Hello everyone, this is Daddy Also Games. We're going to do a little bit of a play series on Ylands. Well, not play, but gameplay series on Ylands. It's a game from Bohemia Interactive. If you know Bohemia Interactive, you know it's a serious company. And they launched this game a couple of months ago. I've been kind of following it. I played a little bit. I haven't played it for a long time. So now I'm going to do a little bit of a gameplay bit on it. So this is just normal screen that you would come across. You could go choose. I'm going to choose exploration, which is just a survival mode. Daddy Also Games. That is the name. We're going to go for it. There is not much to it. You get dropped off in an island. I have no idea how you come to be there. And then it has all of the normal elements of survival, with picking up stuff, crafting stuff, and whatnot. I'm going to try and guide you a little bit through it. See how this goes. And here we are. We're stranded on an island. We have almost nothing except this extremely sexy underwear. If we hit tab, we're going to go to our inventory. The only thing we have is a broken barrier generator, which would only use if I would be in multiplayer. Now you can also craft here. You can craft stuff, but obviously I can't craft anything because I have nothing. So I'm going to pick up stuff. You go to whatever it is that you want to pick up. You hit the right mouse button, and it tells you what you have. You have pick grass. There you go. 3 grass. I picked it up. I'm going to pick a lot of grass because I know I need it to make. I think it's rope, if I'm not mistaken. And also stones is good. Oh, flint. Flint is very important. That wasn't flint. Flint is important because you can make arrows from it, and you can make. I'll do it right now because I have 2. You can make this flint lighter. So I can now light fires. I already can craft ropes. I'm going to craft a whole bunch of them. And because I already had a stick, I can have a stone axe or a stone pick, which is what I'm going to do. Because I know that if I come across some of those tasty resources, I want to get them. So inventory is here. I get my stone pick and I'll put it on downstairs on the quick bar. I will eventually have to pick this one up, a cotton, and I've learned that in the past, I don't know if it's still the same, I hope it is, I reckon it is, but the sooner you get these cotton thingies, the better. Also feathers, because you will need it to make arrows. Because even though this looks peaceful and there's a lot of peacefully kind of sort of music going about, there are some dangers here. I don't know how much they have changed it, but there used to be wolves and even bears and lions and whatnot. So we're gonna go really taking some care that we're not just jumping into the arms and hands, the fangs of a lion or a wolf. They're quite temperamental, quite territorial. So if you were to come across one of those, they would most likely hurt you in some way. Now, a horse is something that is always handy. I have plenty of grass, but I don't have grass enough to tame a horse. Or enough grass to tame a horse. So I'm going to get more grass. Because grass is something they can get without someone giving it to them. And if you want to get them to be your horse, you could try to give them some fruit. You could try to give them something else. Me, I'm lazy. There's plenty of grass about. I'm going to give them grass. I want the white horsey. Yes, white horsey. Come here. Come here. See? I fed him. And I'm going to keep on feeding until he goes from wild, which is now wild. Ooh, look, a little crabby. And until he's my friend. I'm going to call him, I don't know, Bob. Looks like a very horsey name, Bob. I'm going to mount with right click. It matches my clothes, and we all know how important that. See, this is. Oh, that was a lion. Did you see that? Hope you did, cause and it's chasing us, and I got stuck. So probably thinks it has a meal, an easy meal. It stopped. Thank God it did. we went by what I think was clay, which is very important. No, it's okay. I can find some more clay. Don't worry. Up here, there are some deposits here. Stop. There it is. Hit right click, and now I'm going to. I think this is flint. Oh yes, it was. It is flint. Flint is good to make arrows. Arrows are good to kill lions. Lions are bad for your health. Well, you do the math. Can I get some of this? I got it. I saw something else there. I hope that's clay. With clay, you can start making ovens and, well, not ovens per se, but things to start melting, furnaces and whatnot to start melting ores that you will eventually get, such as iron ore, copper ore, all that normal stuff that you'd come across in. If you've played survival games, there's no rocket science to it. It's more like the recipes, what you use to do what, that kind of is a challenge. And I'll explain why in a bit. Let me show you. Let me just pick up this up. See, all of these things that you can craft are based on things that you already have. So you will eventually unlock more stuff. For example, if I would to create a pole, I can't because I don't have a knife. So if I was to create a knife, I craft the knife, and now I couldn't earlier on, but now I can create a pole, and this pole won't just appear in your crafting. You'll have to craft the right stuff to eventually be able to unlock things. So that might be a little bit of a challenge. Hopefully, there's a quite extensive wiki sort of play thing with all of the craft help you need. Oh, and this is also something that it's nice. You see that thing over there? What's that? I have no idea what that is. Something is flying. Is that a glitch? I don't know. We'll get to that when we cross that bridge. Or rather, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There is this, how should I say this? It randomly generates, well that's it. It randomly generates sort of structures and stuff. It kind of like as if someone was here before. And in this case, there's this lookout point. Oh, that's definitely a glitch. That's definitely a glitch, isn't it? I don't know. We'll see that. I can use the ladder, and up here, oh, I have a bow. And I have arrows. Now there you go. And you could even put a bed here, and it would be quite safe for you to sleep. We'll come to that. I was picking some stuff. I came back and I wanted to show you because I picked up fruit. So, oh, this is ready. See, this is ready. So I go into my inventory. I can either just click it and it puts it in my inventory. I don't know why I picked up the bottle. I just did. And because I picked up, I think it was a pineapple I did pick. I can do roasted fruit. I don't know how good that is, but... And now I'll just equip the piece. It's like a frisbee. Equip the food that I wanted to eat, and then let's click. Bling! And he just licks his fingers. I'm gonna craft something. I'm going to craft feathers. I don't want to craft feathers. I want to craft a stone axe, because now I can cut stuff. And it's always good to cut stuff. I want a stone hammer, because the stone hammer will unlock more stuff you can build. And more recipes. So as you can see, we can now build a couple of things. Oh, I can build a wooden bow. Crossbow. We'll come to that. I want to build one of these, and I need rope. So rope, you can look for it. Or just write it here, rope. And I'm going to build a couple of them because I know this is really handy. And now I can build one of these. What is this? Where is it here? Grass sleeping pad. You just craft one of those. Now it's in your inventory. You can just quick equip it, and I can put it here. You can, what was it now? I don't remember. Just rotate with H, you rotate, like this. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm hungry again? That can't be right. So I'm going to place it, and unpack it. It says here, when you press unpack, it will open this thing. You can have some emotions like, hello! I don't know, why would you do that? But anyway, you could do that. And I can lie on and eventually rest. It worries me a bit that I just ate a piece of roasted meat and he's already telling me that I'm hungry again. I remember this was a glitch in one of the earlier versions of this. So I hope that that's not coming back. I hope. Probably not. They know what they're doing. Bohemia does. Oh, some more fruit. Melons. That's also good. Even though food is not like something you would starve in this game. It's not like I for at least wouldn't expect you to starve in this game because there's so much food. And you go, oh, there's something. Oh, it's sort of like that, isn't it? That thing. We're gonna go there. We're gonna look at it. We have some more flint here to do some arrows, and we're gonna keep on picking up stuff until we go to that thing that looks very magical. It does, mystical even. I'm almost there. I like the trees. I think they changed the trees a little bit. Oh, this is bamboo. Ooh, there's something there. How do I get there? I don't know how I get there. Does it have anything to do with that thing? Look, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to explore the whole island. That's what I'm going to do. And eventually, if and when I come across something that is worth mentioning or showing, I will. But in the meantime, I can craft some stuff. I will craft some stuff. I think that I already have a wooden bow, and it's pristine. That's the state of it. Because things do get broken. And I have 3 arrows, which is hardly enough. So I'm going to craft some more arrows. Which I can't, because I don't have any resin. So how on earth, Daddy, would you get resin? Please enlighten us. I will. You get the knife. You equip the knife. You go to, not a bamboo, but one of these, for example, and extract rubber. Oh, this is good. This is a rubber tree, and you could. That sound caught me a little bit off guard. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, and it leaves a mark on it. Oh, that's great. Pineapple, pineapples, pineapples, pineapples. So I'm gonna go forward, pick up some more stuff. Flint is always good to get. There it is. Now there's 2 ways of actually getting resin. You can either go to a rainforest and extract resin the old-fashioned way. It's like you're boiling something. And keep on extracting. I want to extract at least 4 so I can make a couple of arrows. Because I want to stab those lions in the eye if and when they decide to come at me. Because you don't fool around with Daddy. Daddy will get you. That's what Daddy will do. Or he will die an horrible death. Which is something that also happens here. You drop all of your stuff. It's not like you drop a little bit. No. Everything you have in your inventory drops. And because you drop everything, you have to go ahead and find it again. Which might not look very, how should I say that, difficult or challenging. But given as there is no map, unless you make one, or until you make one, you won't be able to find it. But if you have a map, and if you die, I actually don't know if you keep the map. It would be handy if you keep the map, but I think that everything falls down and lays on the ground for eventually you come back and well, pick it up. We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on exploring. I think this here is copper. Yes, it is copper. Yes, it looks like copper. It sounds like copper. It smells like copper. And it says copper. I reckon it's copper. So I'm going to get a couple of them. Some more copper. And more copper. There it is. Copper with all due respect to the police officer, because I am not being disrespectful. I'm just saying copper. I think it would be countries like, I don't know, Ireland? Scotland maybe, you say copper? Northern England maybe? Don't know. Don't really care. I'm gonna go forward. Keep going. Keep going. What I'm looking for, so that you kind of have an idea of what I at least try to do early in the game, is I'm trying to look for those previously... But it ships! Wait, my mistake! Wait. I have an arrow! Where is I? Oh, you did not see that coming, did you? Now, if I didn't have the arrow, and if that panther wasn't 50% retarded, I would be dead. Because one or two more blows, and I would be dead. And you see how easy it gets? You start looking somewhere else, and these things are just laying around sleeping. There you go. There's another lion. I do not want anything to do with it. These ones, I've never been attacked by one of those, but they do tend to scare the crap out of me. Gotta go up to the mountains. Maybe from the mountains I have a better view. I think it's one of the 101s of survival. Reach high ground and know your surroundings. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go for the mountains and try to get a clear view of the island, I reckon. I think this is an island. It's not continents. It is a big island. It's my fault because I had it on settings that I wanted big islands because I'm stupid, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, a totem. I have no idea what this does, but it's remarkably cool. Look at this. Look, there is no. It is. You just stand here. Look at this. You can take a picture. You could just stand here, 1 foot higher than the other, behind with a totem, looking into the sky and looking. Oh, that makes a nice picture. Wait, turn a little bit to the. Nah, forget it. Let's go. I don't see much actually. Oh, I want some. I told you I was gonna do some arrows, didn't I? So I'm gonna do some arrows. Oh, I can do 30 arrows. You can see here on the wooden bow. I'll do it like this. 31 arrows, which is pretty good. Which is pretty good because now you can shoot more than 3 times. Which is if you shoot them once, usually they run again with the food. Is the glitch still on? Is the glitch still on? That is the question. I did pick up some food. Some pineapples. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to equip them. And now, wow, that is a big ass pineapple. Look at that. Wow, what kind of pineapple is that? You gonna eat that? Yes, in one go he ate it. Well, I reckon if you had so much food in an island, you wouldn't go about, I want to lose those extra pounds. No, you wouldn't. You would just eat away. Because you definitely don't want to starve. Ah, see, I have iron here. But the irony of having iron here, I just enjoyed that very much, is that there's a lion in the neighborhood. Having a lion in the neighborhood might be very damaging for your general health. As in, permanently. It could disable you, it could just mangle you, it could, all in all, just eat you. I don't want that, so I'm going to try and keep an eye for the lion and just make sure that it doesn't come here. They are very, very, very territorial, but it is within a certain radius. I don't know if it changes from animal to animal, from species to species, but they're very, very... They don't like you being close to them. So I make it my business not to get close to them. 82! Wow, that's a lot. Keep going forward. And more of this, more of that, more of that, more of that, more of that. What's that? Is that it? No. Pineapple. Pineapples! There you go. There's more of this. Well, I want to have a map. I want to make a map. The best way to make a map is find an empty sheet of paper. Get a pencil, which is something we can do by sharpening a piece of wood, and you'll build yourself a map. And then when you come across these things here, these resources. Oh shit! Now! See, I have to. Ooh. I'm dead. I am dead. Well, that was that. That was that indeed. I died. And because of that, I will, well, come back and try to build another character and just go for my loot, which is there. being guarded by 2 leopards. I'm gonna have to try and work my way through, see if I find it, basically, and I'll do that. I'll make that the second episode of Ylands. So this is Daddy Also Games saying bye bye till next episode. See you, man.